Day 6 of the 100 Days 100 Books Challenge marks the beginning of a life-changing journey that will empower you to grow and transform in various aspects of your life. This includes your mindset, finances, discipline, career, relationships, startups, psychology, productivity, communication skills, and marketing. The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. A Guide to Spiritual Enlightenment. Are you losing your mind? What could be more perplexing and elusive than the concept of awareness? What does it entail? Is it merely perceiving our surroundings or listening to those around us? Yes and no. Awareness holds a far deeper significance. Its primary facet is that genuine insight arises from within. However, the challenge emerges when we strive to remain present. Somehow, the idea of being in the present moment unsettles and intimidates us, as though we must justify our existence through constant activity. Consequently, we dwell on past errors and plot for the future to demonstrate to the universe that we are not idle. Yet, when it comes down to taking action, we falter due to the fear of repeating past mistakes when embarking on something new. Similar apprehensions arise when we pledge to end toxic relationships but are held back by the fear of others' judgments, be it from our parents or friends. Essentially, we are apprehensive about bruising our ego, that persistent voice in our minds insinuating that we are worthless without a certain job, partner, or lifestyle. The prospect of shedding a layer of our perceived identity plunges us into an existential crisis. But what if I told you that it's all in your head? The rest of the world hasn't even noticed, while you allow your mind to deceive you into believing otherwise. We mold our thoughts, they do not mold us. Eckhart Tolle encapsulates this dilemma by delving into the essence of our minds. He posits that we can reach our true potential by relinquishing our grip on our thoughts and beliefs. Unless you're afraid of confronting the uncertainty of your identity and potential, dare to embark on this transformative spiritual voyage. Number 1. Embrace the Buddha within instead of just quoting him. Let's face it, we are all guilty of being addicted to our own thoughts. We take comfort in the constant chatter in our minds, using it as a shield to protect us from facing our true selves. But what if I told you that behind all those thoughts lies your authentic self, waiting to be discovered? Our minds are constantly at work, dressing up our inner selves to make them more presentable to the outside world. We create opinions, judgments, and ideologies to define who we are. But in reality, these are just layers of ego that cloud our true essence. So how do we break free from this cycle of self-deception? By detaching ourselves from the external factors that we use to define our personalities. We need to let go of the need for validation from others and learn to be whole on our own. But it's not just our thoughts that hold us back, our emotions can also betray us. When our feelings become overwhelming, we lose control and let negativity take over. It's time to take back that control and embrace a more positive outlook on life. So let's break free from the chains of our own minds and discover the true essence of who we are. It's time to embrace our inner Buddha and let go of the need for external validation. Are you ready to take that first step towards true enlightenment? Every idea has its flaws, and no opinion can cover all angles. Let's dive into an example to illustrate this point. When someone points out a mistake we've made or challenges our beliefs with a valid argument, our ego goes into panic mode. It's built on a shaky foundation of false confidence and is terrified of being exposed. Our ego stubbornly refuses to acknowledge its errors, leading us to feel offended. But in reality, it's not a personal attack on us, but rather a blow to our fragile ego. Our ego is like a house of cards, easily shaken when our beliefs and preferences are questioned. The fear of pain drives us to hide our true selves behind a facade, seeking validation from others. Understanding the connection between external validation and the ego is crucial. Our emotions and thoughts are intertwined, with negative opinions triggering amplified negative emotions, creating a vicious cycle of self-doubt. We become prisoners of our own minds, missing out on the beauty of love and joy. Did you know? Excessive use of social media can lead some individuals to conform to popular trends and activities in search of validation, rather than embracing their authentic selves and values. Let's break free from this cycle and embrace our true selves with confidence and authenticity. Number 2. If not now, then when? Are you tired of feeling unsatisfied with your life? You're not alone. This feeling is something that connects us all, but according to Tolle, it's all in our heads. He believes that our dissatisfaction stems from our perception of time. The past and future are just illusions. The only real time is now. Tolle says that dwelling on past mistakes or dreaming of a better future is a sign of being unwell. Being fully present in the moment is a sign of a healthy mind. The past shapes our identity, while the future gives us hope. But by focusing on these, we miss out on the present. Our attachment to problems is another sign of not being present. We cling to problems because they define us. But in reality, there are no problems in the present moment. When an emergency happens, our mind acts without thinking. The past and future are just illusions that hold us back. Time and mind are connected. The mind needs time to function, and time is a creation of the mind. Most people live in a state of unconsciousness, driven by external influences, but when faced with a challenge, we can enter a mental blackout. We may turn to alcohol, drugs, or work to cope, but these are only temporary solutions. So why wait? Embrace the present moment and live your life to the fullest. The time is now. When we disconnect from the present moment, we find ourselves stumbling over the concept of psychological time. Unlike the steady ticking of a clock, this type of time is driven by our own mental unrest. For instance, ruminating on past mistakes instead of learning from them only serves to keep us stuck in a cycle of self-doubt. Similarly, fixating on future goals and plans can prevent us from fully appreciating the journey towards achieving them. This psychological time is often the culprit behind our current struggles. Instead of focusing on the present and reserving mental energy for problem solving, we get caught up in past regrets and fears of repeating them. But fear not. By embracing challenges and using them as opportunities for growth, we can break free from the constraints of psychological time and truly awaken to our full potential. So let's seize the day, live in the moment, and start living our lives with purpose and passion. Number 3. Find the way to your true self. In a world where the past and future are mere illusions, the only reality that truly exists is the present moment. Surprisingly, many of us find ourselves uncomfortable in this present moment. It's true, becoming aware of our thoughts and emotions can initially bring about feelings of discomfort. So, how can we truly embrace the present moment? Close your eyes and ask yourself, what will be my next thought? Notice how your mind becomes still and silent the moment you acknowledge the presence of thoughts. This stillness is a sign of being fully present. By practicing mindfulness, we can train ourselves to focus on the present moment rather than getting lost in thoughts of the past or future. This shift in perspective allows us to connect more deeply with reality and seize opportunities for personal growth. When we achieve a state of total presence, we enter what is known as no mind. Our minds serve as a mask, providing us with identities and problems to grapple with. However, our minds can also overwhelm us with worries and fears, trapping us in a cycle of suffering. This mental chatter prevents us from moving forward and living in the moment. By tapping into our awareness, we can access a state of flow where we are fully engaged in the present moment. Awareness may sometimes hide behind our interests, shielding itself from our conscious awareness. It is up to us to bring awareness to the forefront and allow it to guide our actions and decisions. In today's fast-paced society, achieving total consciousness can be a challenge. The collective ego often dictates our beliefs and behaviors, pushing us to conform to societal norms. We may find ourselves drawn to individuals with strong egos, such as celebrities, in a bid to emulate their power and success. However, this pursuit can come at the cost of our self-awareness. Remember, egos are attracted to bigger egos. It is only by shedding light on our own awareness that we can break free from by focusing on developing our own self-awareness and authenticity, we can cultivate genuine connections with others based on mutual respect and understanding. To avoid any unfortunate incidents, you can master the following techniques. 1. Start by relaxing and gently closing your eyes. Pay attention to your thoughts. What are they centered on? Instead of getting involved, simply watch and let your thoughts pass by. 2. Acknowledge your ego's fear of disappearing and observe how you react to it. Once more, just observe the current of thoughts. 3. Enhance your awareness by redirecting your focus to your physical body. Concentrate on your hands, feet, or chest. How does your abdomen and head feel? Can you sense the energy circulating within you? Get ready to dive into these powerful techniques and take control of your mind and emotions. Number 4. Love has no substitutes. Romantic love holds a special place in our hearts, always present and always powerful. We give it many names, believing it can bring us wholeness, understanding, and joy. Essentially, we look to another person to rescue us from our own unconsciousness. While we often think of romantic partners as the key to this desire, what about friends or family? Physical pleasure is thought to be a key to personal growth, but so is experiencing the pain or illness of loved ones. Any extreme situation can jolt us out of our unawareness, if only for a moment. But for lasting change, we must do the work on ourselves. True love cannot exist until we free ourselves from our own minds and egos. We are all too familiar with the roller coaster of breakups, but resisting the drama can be a challenge. We enter relationships hoping for personal healing, not realizing that two broken vases cannot fix each other with their own shards. One person's turmoil cannot be another's cure, but by tending to our own wounds, we can help our partners heal in the process. Love is all, encompassing, much like the sun's light shining on everyone. Unconditional love comes from within, so focusing on our own awareness is the key to achieving that state. Remember, being unaware means a strong ego and attachment to our minds, making us vulnerable to negativity like jealousy, possessiveness, control, and irritation, leading to eventual separation. We often judge those around us, projecting our own insecurities onto them. On the flip side, some people become dependent on their partners, using them as a stand-in for their own inner peace. We tend to base our self-worth on external factors that may attract a potential partner, such as looks, social status, or career, often feeling insecure about one or more of these aspects. By releasing our ego's hold on us, we can diminish the need to judge others and instead embrace acceptance. As Tolle suggests, women may find it challenging to detach from their personal and collective experiences due to their intensity. Throughout history, women have endured male-induced violence, exploitation, unwanted pregnancies, and the loss of children, not to mention the physical pain of menstruation. However, feminine energy, which is not exclusive to women, is better suited for delving into the deeper aspects of reality. It embodies openness, non-judgment, and submission, a gentle yet powerful force essential for fostering awareness. In addition to these innate abilities, there is a practical approach to cultivating healthier and more mindful relationships. When your partner triggers a negative reaction in you, switch to observer mode. Acknowledge the feeling without getting caught up in it emotionally. Use this insight to enhance your self-awareness and personal growth. By incorporating these practices into your daily life, you can foster a deeper connection with yourself and others, leading to more fulfilling and harmonious relationships. Embrace the power of feminine energy and the wisdom of self-awareness to transform your interactions and experiences. Number 5. Embracing the journey from despair to enlightenment. Success and failure are two sides of the same coin. Without one, the other would lose its meaning. To truly understand and appreciate success, we must first embrace failure. It is through our failures that we learn, grow, and ultimately succeed. Life is a journey filled with ups and downs, twists and turns. Just like a plant must wither before it can bloom, we must experience failure in order to reach our full potential. Failure allows us to pause, reflect, and redirect our path towards enlightenment. It is during these challenging times that we discover our true strength and resilience. Spiritual growth often comes from moments of pain and struggle. It is through adversity that we learn compassion, forgiveness, and surrender. These qualities are born out of our darkest moments, shaping us into the best versions of ourselves. In our quest for awareness and detachment, we must learn to align ourselves with the universe and its infinite energy. The present moment is all that truly exists, free from the burdens of the past and the worries of the future. By letting go of expectations and regrets, we can fully embrace the beauty of the present. Negativity is a construct of the mind, a reaction to external forces that challenge our ego. Instead of viewing challenges as obstacles, we should see them as opportunities for growth. Just like sore muscles after a workout, discomfort is a sign of progress and transformation. Embrace the journey from despair to enlightenment with open arms. Each failure is a stepping stone toward success, each challenge a chance to grow. Embrace the process, trust in the universe, and watch as your life transforms before your eyes. Embracing failure as a stepping stone to success is the key to unlocking our full potential. Discomfort pushes us to grow and evolve, while victory can sometimes lead to complacency. Life is full of challenges that shape us and make us appreciate our achievements even more. To overcome obstacles, we must practice forgiveness and surrender. Forgiveness allows us to let go of the past and embrace the present with open arms, welcoming new opportunities that we may have missed before. Resistance only breeds negativity, so surrendering means accepting the current moment without anger or frustration, even in difficult circumstances. Some people struggle to release their negative emotions because their ego thrives on them. By adopting a positive mindset, they risk disrupting their pessimistic identity. Compassion is crucial in this process, as accepting events around us leads to accepting others without judgment or conflict. Letting go of personal attachments and embracing peace allows us to break free from negativity and live harmoniously. By focusing on growth and understanding, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and optimism. Success is within reach for those who choose to embrace failure as a stepping stone to greatness. Final summary and key message. The words you are about to read are trapped in the present moment, but we are on a mission to break free. Our minds tend to dwell in the past or future, seeking comfort and security. Over time, we construct a shield of opinions and judgments to shield our egos, but we forget who we truly are without it. Our ego may be a separate entity, but we are too scared to let go of the qualities that define us. The reality is that time is an illusion, as are the worries of the past and the dreams of the future. We avoid the present because it forces us to confront our problems head-on, engaging in battles within our minds. We could liberate ourselves, but sometimes we find comfort in playing the victim, which only leads to passivity. The present moment, however, is alive and demanding our attention. Ironically, in our quest for peace, we often overlook the very thing that can bring it: awareness. Embracing consciousness may be challenging as it exposes our vulnerabilities, but it also provides us with powerful tools: acceptance, surrender, and forgiveness. This trio is the key to enhancing our relationships, facing life's obstacles, and evolving without unnecessary drama. It's all about embracing our true selves, through thick and thin, in sickness and in health. Let's embark on this journey with excitement and enthusiasm. Actionable advice. Immerse yourself in the world of animals and their timeless existence. Use this as a unique form of meditation to gain new perspectives. Challenge yourself to practice non-thinking by deeply studying a simple object, such as a pen or a flower, without allowing your mind to wander with unnecessary commentary. Experience the power of listening to silence amidst the chaos of noise. This practice will help you detach from the distractions of the outside world and find inner peace and tranquility. See you next time for more insightful discussions and helpful advice. Until then, take care and stay mindful.